Hang on just a minute. Chris, hang on a minute. Hang on. Chris has phoned in, so I'm just doing all the preliminaries. This really is flipped radio, so there'll just be a pause at the moment. Okay, I'll put the fader up and then I'll push the green button.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Chris?
Yeah?
Yeah, you can hear me.
I can hear you. Have you pushed your microphone up?
Yes.
Today?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well
no, we
then...
We did that. Chris, I'll just hang on a moment. I'm just explaining we've explained it earlier, but I'm going to explain this again. That the theory of flipped radio is that if we've got the chance of creating some new sound, we go for it. So the pauses that the audience has to put up with, it matters obviously, but we think it's worth it.
Yeah, we do.
So how are you today?
I'm all right. I'm hoping it doesn't rain.
I think the rain's gone.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I looked at it on the rain radar and it was sort of going, but it was swirling round a bit as well.
Yeah.
So the end of it might sort of catch us, I suppose, but...
And you were right. I'm going to sit on the other side of the desk next week.
Oh, that's great.
And then leave you all to yourself for 2 weeks and then be back.
So, Chris, I'm just wondering about this. Am I getting this right? That at the end of just before you come into the studio, you can widen your social circle because you'll have done 2 weeks. You're making this studio sound really dangerous, if you don't mind me saying so. But I'm sort of guessing at what your thinking is.
Yeah, I'm just, trying to do the best thing and keep the listeners happy.
Right, yeah. Just maintain a presence, maintain some sort of continuity with it all.
Yeah, that is. And I think you're doing a fantastic job.
I've only done 10 minutes so far, Chris.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what the rest of the show's going to be like.
You did 10 minutes with me last week as well.
That is true. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it all goes. Personally, I think the studio's obviously a bit dangerous, but I have found a pair of gloves I can wear. So although I'm pushing the buttons and everything, I think it should be all right.
Wearing gloves doing a phone doesn't really work though.
Well, it's worked so far. It's been okay.
Yeah, but mine's a touch screen.
Oh yeah, yours. Yes. But here's the thing, Chris. Look, here's the thing about generations of technology. Then, one of the things I want to talk about later on. There's a book come out of Edinburgh called A Manifesto for Teaching Online, and one of the things there is, and one of the things they go on about is digital natives, and being lecturers and teachers, they like the idea that they know what's what, so they don't really like the idea that all the students are digital natives and they have to find out about it all. But I would say as a slightly older person in this studio, I feel more at home because there's 2 desktop computers with keyboards, and there's a phone which is a big chunky phone with relatively large buttons and a handset you can grab hold of, and personally I'm quite relaxed about that. If I was just faced with as you are, with a phone and told to play 20 tracks in a row for 2 hours, I would be confused.
Okay, but it's a lot lighter than carrying all those CDs around.
Well, that's true. I am carrying a lot of CDs. So, and we still haven't got the management to subscribe to a top-rate streaming service, have we?
No.
I think we'll have to put in a formal request.
Yeah, I'm sure they might do.
You never know.
Well, no. Stranger things have happened.
Well, I think if they're going to have a DAB signal and worry about all the MP3s and things that people bring in,
yeah,
they're going to have to do something.
Yeah. So you're working your way through Brit Awards '98.
Well, there's one that I didn't know, which I've missed out. Embrace, you good people. What's that about, Chris? Is that any good, that chat?
Yeah, I think it's a sign of the times.
Okay, well,
and from memory, I don't think it's got any swearing in.
Chris, this lot must have all have been broadcast on the telly, don't you think?
Yes, I think it's been broadcast in the past.
I'm going to take a risk on it.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So, Chris,
So,
I might see you later on.
you should do.
Okay. Well, that.
So,
yeah, carry on, Chris.
So you can play Embrace all the good people for me.
Okay, I'll do that, Chris. And you'll be back next week in a socially distanced Bluetooth sort of way.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. And you've got our producer ringing in at 11.
Well, I hope so. I'm hoping he will.
Well, I'll ring him and remind
you make sure that he does, Chris. Because
I will. I'll get our producer in order.
Yes, because the show might be falling apart by 11. It might need his input.
No, you said the show might be reformed by 11.
It might be completely redesigned.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll get JD to ring in.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. Speak to you soon and have a great show and thank you again.
You're very welcome.
Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Bye, Chris.